y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really cute gnome fireworks set, kind of sort of based off an idea I saw from the Turquoise Valentine. Now the little signs that say fireworks and things, those are free printables, and I'll show you also in the video how to make those, you know, if you don't have access to a printer. So anyway, stay tuned and I'll show you how to make it. Hey y'all, let us get started. First off, what you're going to need, one of these little wooden crates from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need some of these wooden craft dowels, also from Dollar Tree. These come 10 in a pack. Now these are the longer ones. They also sell shorter ones, but these right here, 12 inches long, and I want to use the longer ones so I can trim it down because I think I'm going to need them to be taller than the shorter ones that they sell, if that made any kind of sense. But anyway, because I have a handful of things going on here, let's just focus on this right now, and then I could tell you what else you're going to need. So you're going to take your little doohickey here, and let's get two of these out. Okay, so my little fireworks guy that's going to be selling his fireworks is this gnome that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. So you can see it was $8.99, but it was on sale. So what I did is I just kind of stood him here. And you see his little nose, how it looks like he's actually looking over the crate. He's got his hands behind his back. It looks like he's looking over the crate. So the open part is going to be down on the table like that. Now if you turn it up on the side, see, it's too tall for what I'm doing. So the open part of this needs to be on the table. And now what we're going to do with these dowel rods is I'm sticking them down in these holes right here. And let's see about how tall I want to cut it. So I'm going to put that right there. And I also have one of these wide crafting sticks. Now this is going to be the sign for our little crate here. And I want this to be high enough so that when you're looking at it dead on, you know, you can see your little gnome guy. So I think I'm just going to put it right about there. Yeah, that looks good. Just right about there. And I'm going to mark that with a pen so that I know where to cut it. So now I'm going to use my wire cutters, and I'm going to cut this here, and I'm also going to cut the other one. All right, so I have both of these cut. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cut end and put it down into our crate like so. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to use some hot glue, and I'm going to glue, you see this here? I'm going to glue it down to the inside of the crate. So I think I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right here just to stick it down, you know? And then I will come back and I will put some more around it. So can y'all see what I'm doing? No, you can't. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm looking up at the thing and you can't really see what I'm doing. But anyway, I got it glued in there just like that. And I'll go back and I'll reinforce that with a little bit more hot glue. So next I'm going to glue the other one in. I'm going to put some more glue on it, and then we can make our banner. All right, so that is all glued together. Let me move my bowl. I have a bowl of supplies over here, but it's kind of getting on my nerves. So I'm going to move it. So this is what we have so far. And this wide part, I think I want it facing out, and the narrow part, you know, facing our little gnome here. I don't know what his name is. His name's George, maybe. I don't know. Or Sam, you know, Uncle Sam. But anyway, now with these large craft sticks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that to the top, and that is going to be our little banner. So let me kind of, you know, just kind of put it across the top here. Okay, so I'm going to put just a little bit of hot glue right there and a little bit right there. I'm going to have a nice string in the middle. Ooh, it fell down. I try to stick this on before any of the hot glue kind of runs down. Okay, so now here is our box and our little stand here. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to kind of color this a little bit darker than what it is. Now, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I mean, just leave it all wooden colored. But I have this paint here. This is just plain acrylic paint in the color Burnt Umber. Camera cut off. I'm sorry about that. But I should have checked the battery, you know? It's like, it never fails. My battery is never charged when I need it to be. But, I said, if you've been with me for a while, then you have seen me sort of like stain wood with some acrylic paint and baby wipes. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take just a little bit of this paint. This is the burnt umber. I can't remember if I told you that already, because I was recording. I'm like, okay, the thing is not recording. But anyway, you take a baby wipe and you get just a little bit of paint on it. A little bit of paint. And, you know, the dampness of the baby wipe thins down the paint. It makes it look more like a stain. You know, so I'm just going to start on the back here. Just kind of just lightly just brushing over it. Like so. And then the harder you rub it with the baby wipe, see how it kind of just thins the paint down and it kind of just pushes it down into the wood. So it's like you're giving it some color, but you don't have to mess, you know, with wood stain, you know, because if you spill that stuff on you, it's real hard to get off. So anyway, I'm just doing it like that. And what I'm going to do with this, see, it's real easy to clean up too. But what I'm going to do with this is I am going to do the whole entire thing here. I'm going to do the whole little box, and then I'm going to do these here, and I'm also going to do the sign. Now, we're going to be gluing something onto the sign, so you want to make sure that this is really, really good and dry before you move on. So, I'm going to do that, and then we'll come back here in a minute and decorate it. Okay, so that is done. That's pretty rustic. I like the way that looks. It's getting there. It's kind of cute. I like it. But anyway, now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate. And I think it's pretty dry, so I think we're going to be safe moving forward. But what you're going to need, some of these printables. And yes, I created these printables for you. These are free. You know, it can save you a little bit of money, you know, if you can print it out at home rather than having to run to the store and trying to find stickers and stuff. But anyway, I made these printables for you. It comes on a sheet. And this is where I cut these out. But anyway, I put 2 sets on the paper for you. So when you print it out, and I highly suggest you print this out on cardstock, just plain old cardstock that you can go into Walmart or, you know, office supply stores, just plain old cardstock, and print it out. And there are 2 banners here. There's this one, and then there's also this one. Now, if you want to use this one, what I would tell you to do is just cut out the little triangles. And then you can glue those triangles onto, you know, like the cording, what am I saying? The rope that you can get from Dollar Tree or a piece of ribbon. And then you can drape it across the front here. So, you know, that's why you can use that one. Or you can use this big one. And I'm going to be using the big one, okay? And then this here, this is the sign for the fireworks, which is going to go up here. So now you're going to need some Mod Podge and a paintbrush. I just had it. Oh, here it is. I had it and then I lost it. It's okay. Oh, look at this. Don't you just hate when that gets all sticky like that? Dadgummit. Usually I put a piece of plastic over that so it won't do that. But it's okay. Gotta wipe my hand off because I got it on me. But anyway, I'm just taking a little bit of this Mod Podge and I'm just going to brush it on here. So I think this is dry. And then that's what we're going to put our little sign on. You know, I've been creating printables and I've gotten such good feedback on it. So, you know, a lot of y'all have been asking for more. So, I thought this would be a fun way to use printables. But, the link to my website is down in the description box. And I'll also try to pin a comment, okay? So, go look down in the description box and I will have a link where you can go. Or if you already know my website, thissoutherngirlcan.com, if you go there, you'll see a tab that says freebies. Just click on the freebies and you'll see the printables, okay? The free printables that I have. 2 different ways you can get there. So anyway, look, how cute is that? And now we're going to put this on. And this is going to go on the front here. So I'm just going to put, oh, come here. Going to put some Mod Podge on the back of here. Now, I did use an X-Acto knife to cut out these little pieces here. I laid it down, you know, just used it to cut out. You can use scissors, whatever you want to use to cut it out. Anyway, when I'm sticking this on, look at my jewelry. It's paparazzi. It's only $5 each. And if you look in the description box, I'll have a link that says paparazzi. You click on that and then click on shop. And that shop link will take you to the jewelry. But look, it's on me. All right, so let's put that right there. Then just press that down. How cute is that? And this way, you know, you can print this out as many times as you want. You don't have to worry about, you know, if you find a sticker that looks like this, you know, you don't have to run back to the store. Oh, you know, I ripped it, or I tore it, or I messed it up, and then the store don't carry it anymore. So, you know, I figured if I could do it this way, at least you would always have access to it, you know? So there we go. Let's see, what is it? Okay, so that will dry. That will dry. That little spot on there will dry. All right. There's our little fireworks stand. Cute, right? 4-hour fireworks. I got these at Hobby Lobby. Okay? I got these at Hobby Lobby. And there's our little fireworks. I'm going to glue maybe 1 or 2 here. Yeah, maybe like 1 or 2 right there. I want to trim this down a little bit. That's a little crazy. So look, we're just going to boop. And then I'm going to put a blob right there. I want to stick that right here. Y'all can't even see what I'm doing. Good, Amber. Move it so nobody can see it. And trim that off. And then I'm going to put a little here. Kind of glue that at an angle, like right there in front of that. So it looks like that. And I think I'm going to put one more over here. Sorry, my little boy was calling me. He's playing Roblox and he just got a new weapon and he's like all kinds of excited. Oh, goodness. So let's put this one here. All right. How cute is that? All right. So now what we're going to do with the rest of these, I thought that we could make like a little basket, you know, that could be sitting over here beside of him to have the rest of these fireworks in. And this is a pretty good deal. You know, you get 8 of these for $2.99. Like I said, I got these at Hobby Lobby. Now, I don't know if Michael's or, you know, any place has anything like this. But, yeah, that's where I got them. So, what was I going to use? Oh, yes. Yes. 3 Jenga blocks from Dollar Tree. And of course, you know, Walmart has the full-sized Jenga game, or you can use whatever you want for the base of this. You know, you don't have to use these if you can't find them. So I'm just going to stick 3 of them together like so. Uh-oh. My glue gun about fell over. Okay. So there's that. So now we're going to be using some of the smaller craft sticks. You can get these any craft store, Walmart, Dollar Tree, wherever. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to cut them in half. So I'm going to cut a bunch of these in half, just like so. And then we're going to come back and glue it together. All right, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Hello. So anyway, I'm going to take these now and I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue there. And I'm going to start gluing them around the little base that we just made, okay? Probably going to take a second. Now, if my calculations are correct, it's going to take 5 halves to go over this side where I am here. It doesn't have to be perfect. These don't have to be like exactly the same size. So if it's not, it makes it look more real, you know? Just take that and stick that there. And I am just going to work my way all the way around all of these sides here, gluing them down like so. And then when we come back, we're going to stain it just like we did over here, okay? Just like we did with the baby wipe and the paint. Once we get everything glued on, then we're going to do the exact same thing. All right, so I've got all of my little thingy-mabobs glued down. So now what I'm doing is I'm just taking these craft sticks and some hot glue and I'm just putting like one line kind of across the bottom here. And then I'm just kind of sticking it down. Well, I ain't kind of sticking it down. I am sticking it down. And then I got all these little stragglies I need to get off here. All right. And I'm just letting that glue sit down and then taking these... I know, don't do that with your scissors. It's okay. All right, so where were we? Oh, yeah. Glue strings. It's on me. And then putting glue across there. Ew, that one don't look too good. That one looked like he'd been in a battle or something. All the sticks are fighting each other. All right, so now let's trim that off. Whee! And whee! All right, now I'm going to take another wipe and I'm going to apply the paint to this same way that we did a while ago. All right, so here's my little box, all stained and ready to go. Where did my paintbrush go? Oh, he's over here. Things are sticking to him. Ah! Okay, so now also on this printable is your little price sign here for 25 cents because, you know, Mr. Gnome's trying to give everybody a good deal. And I'll pay 25 cents for the ability to blow something up. So let's cut this out here. And if you don't have a printer and need to send this to a place that can print it, you know, you can Office Max, Office Depot, places like that, Staples, they'll print it out for you. All right, so that should fit, if my measurements are correct. Yes, that will fit perfectly just right down in there. So I'm going to take my Mod Podge, put that on there. I must have had some paint on my finger or something, because I got paint on my little sign. It's okay. Somewhere. Go there! So now let's just stick that down. And there's our little 25-cent sign. So how cute is that? Now I'm done with this, I think. Am I done? Yeah. Put the lid on that. Okay. So let me see. I may have to put something down in the bottom here to get my little fireworks, you know, so they won't all sink down in there is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, let's trim some of this. Why are you here? Let's trim some of this so this isn't quite so long. Boop. And do it again. And yes, I'm gonna let me get something to put in there. I usually have cotton balls laying around here, but I don't have any. But anyway, I'm just gonna take some paper and kind of squish it up. Let's see if that'll work. Maybe one little piece of paper more. Okay, now let's stick that down in there. There we go, Mr. Gnome. There's 3. You know what? Let's see if we can get this other one. You want to see if we can cram this other one down in there? There we go. There we go. All right, there's our little container of fireworks there. So that can just set off beside of his stand. And now I have a pin. Where did my pinwheel go? I have a pinwheel that I want to put on here as well. You don't have to do that, but I just thought it would be cute. So let me get my pinwheel. All right. So we have all of this done. I did find my pinwheels. And what I did is I made another little box, just like we made this box. But, oopsie, as you can see, I used 6 of the Jenga blocks, and then I just went around, you know, with the craft sticks, just like we did here. And I added another little sign in your printable. So, I added another one, and this one says Happy 4th, which I thought would be really cute to go right there. So, now I'm going to get a bit more Mod Podge. I forgot to rinse my brush out a while ago, and it's not looking too healthy right now. It's okay. So anyway, let's, it's got a hair on it. So I'm just going to put some on here. I'll probably have to throw this brush away if I can't get all the gooey out. Sometimes, you know, you can rinse your brushes and it's okay, like if the paint hardens, because, you know, it's just water-based paint, you know, and it'll just come right off. But sometimes I've noticed, like with the Mod Podge, you know, even though it's water-based, sometimes it's kind of hard to get off your brush. But hot water, soaking it in hot water usually does the trick for that. So let me see which side looks best. I don't think it really matters. All right, I'm just going to stick this right here. Happy 4th. Is that straight? Yes. All right. Let me stick the lid back on this. So now what I'm going to do is, I have this bag of white rocks. I know, I'm using an awful lot of stuff in this video. I know. But anyway, let's talk about what to do if you don't have a printer or if you can't get things like this printed. You know what? You can take stickers and make your own little signs. You can draw it if you want to. You can paint it. It doesn't really matter. Now, I was at Dollar Tree earlier, and they had some temporary tattoos. And that would probably be pretty cute with this as well. You know what? I'm just trying to get a handful of these rocks. Now they have like this white powdery substance that is like just falling everywhere. It's all over my table over here. And I'm dropping them. I'm dropping them everywhere. All right. Let's put this here. Put that there. Probably thinking, goodness gracious, she's using a lot of stuff in this video. See, look at this mess. Look at it. But, I really wanted to do this one up. So anyway, these little pinwheels, the July 4th picks, this came from, excuse me, from Hobby Lobby. It was $1.99. And I'm just going to trim down this. I believe this is wood. Yes. So let's see. I want to kind of stick this down in there. I wish I had some foam to stick down in there, but I don't. All right, so I'm going to put that there. And where did my table scatter go? I got some little stars, some table scatter, also from Hobby Lobby. It's plastic. Scatters and fillers. It was $3.99. I want to use this in a future video, so I'm trying to not cut the tag off of it so I can remember where I got it. So the rocks are white, so I'm just going to put some of the red and blue stars in there. Like so. And I need something else to go in there as well. But I have some flowers. I think I might just put some flowers in there. I think that would be cute. But anyway, we'll put a few. Oh, look, there's a bigger one. But yeah, this would be a lot better if I had some floral foam to have put down, but I'm out. I looked at Dollar Tree. They were out, and let me tell you, I did not feel like going into Walmart, okay? But let's see, what else can I put in here? Ooh, you know what? I have some of these foam stars from Dollar Tree. You know what? I could just stick those where I had a red one. Uh-oh. I'm knocking things down. I've got like a bunch of 4th of July stuff over here on this little side table. There we go. How cute is that? I can stick that right there and then just kind of rearrange this a little bit until I get it looking the way I want it to. And I think that'll be that. So let me get everything together for y'all and let me take a good picture so that you can see what everything looks like all together. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for the length. But anyway, if you would, please give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye!